the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at a time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I can see the bruises. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. He threw good, Bogdanovich.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
One is no good.
And when Kyle Korver played for Atlanta, he set a league record with at least 1 3-pointer in 127 consecutive games.
And to think that you just wouldn't have one of those nights where nothing was going in, 127 is pretty impressive. Record was broken eventually by Steph Curry in 2016. But for Atlanta, that 127 is still a team record. And you wonder if one Trae Young might have his eyes set on it.
Now Collins. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Just 5 to shoot from past the arc. Bogdanovich, no luck. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He said a big key for them will be containing Trae Young. Coach said he can be streaky, but when he heats up, his deep range makes him tough to defend. Kevin, make that almost impossible to defend.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Hunter cans the 12-footer.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
Young against Curry. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Curry. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Now Wiggins following the miss by Draymond Green from deep.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Young against Curry. Young taking his time here. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Green finds Oubre. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds them.
Bogdanovich with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Young, here we go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. And he uses the glass on the layup. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Young against Curry. Young's shot is off.
Okay, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Count it. Good.
Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Capella kicks to Hunter. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Green dishes to Curry. Here's Chris. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Young outside. The pass to Collins. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Green against Young. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
Curry against Young. And Capella over to help. Chris kicks to Wiggins. 14 feet away. No good there. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Hunter. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Takes the 13-footer. The shot's good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
Young passes to Collins. Here's Young. Poke loose. Chris with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Collins. Curry against Young. Over Curry. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Everyone expects him from long range. Nice to see him in the mid-range get something done. It's really all about Trae Young and his skill. And you know how many hours that takes, Kevin? I mean, he is putting time in the gym to show you what he's capable of out here on this floor, and he makes it look easy.
Yeah, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Bogdanovich looking around. Young inside. Curry meets him. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. And Brent for Trae Young. Remarkable how his game has grown.
It's going to be interesting over the next 3 to 5 years what kind of layers Trae Young can add to his game. We know he is a prolific shooter. He's got deep range. He's a good playmaker. But how good does he want to be? We're going to find out how complete he can be.
Now, here's Bogdanovich after the miss from Stephen Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired
up. The NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? So we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, some people looking at Atlanta and their situation in terms of the rebuild and wondering what direction they would go. They've made some pretty solid picks. Got John Collins at the 19th pick as a foundation piece, and then obviously drafting Trae Young and Kevin Huerter, relying on shooting on the perimeter, and things moving along swiftly in Atlanta.
Now here's Oubre. Outside, Green. Over Collins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Shoots over Curry. And it's Curry with the rebound. And John Collins, Brent, falling that late in the first round shows you how deep that draft was.
Well, some people thought it was going to be a slow rebuild in Atlanta. They've made some pretty good picks, grabbing Collins, as you mentioned, and then last year picking up Trae Young and Kevin Huerter in the draft and relying on some shooting. That number 19 has been pretty lucky so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
A nice shot by Gallinari. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Solid shot from Gallo. He knows he has a mismatch down inside, sinks the shot.
Curry against Young. They could use a bucket. The offensive rebound. Chris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
One shot.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Capella finds Young. Bucket is good. Young's got 8 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Passes it to Chris. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Chris. Back to Green. Over Collins. Shots good by Green.
Well, most of the time we see Draymond Green finishing at the basket or from out beyond the arc. But right there, a little bit of the mid-range.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 31-point game against New York. Oubre against Gallinari. Back to Capella. Young from outside. That one doesn't go. The Warriors go the other way. Curry deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to Green. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Young. Gets a hand on it, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Curry. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Safe to say that Steph Curry has mastered that shot there, the floater with the beautiful high release.
1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. That one doesn't drop. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Gallinari attacking. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Gallinari's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And Gallo, as a big, showing his ability to handle the basketball, losing his man off the dribble.
Wiggins, right side. Over Bogdanovich. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. And it's 6 points for Andrew Wiggins. The Hawks trailing. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Collins up top. Covered by Chris. Collins dishes to Gallinari. Clock at 6. Oubre pulls it in.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Young. But they'll get another chance.
That's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors ahead, up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Green down low with Looney. Curry is out there with Lee, and it's Pascal in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Young against Curry. Young outside. There's the pass to Fernando. And Looney sends it back. Lee with the ball. Williams picks him up. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we doing,
popcorn, right
and
next
the popcorn,
to it.
what else,
and
Kevin?
then the popcorn.
Yeah,
right there.
Nachos.
I love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
That's
right?
a big one.
Because when you've done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep. Was this basketball related, or did we go somewhere else?
All a part of the whole conversation.
I think we covered it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
What sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gallinari missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Williams passes to Gallinari. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's 6 points for Gallinari.
And Gallo knows how to finish through contact. Excellent touch from there from the big fella.
Top of the key, Looney. He kicks it to Lee. Curry, wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 11.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
Williams looking over the floor. And here's Young from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry against Young. Outside Curry. Green, no luck.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Curry finds Green. Yep, that one goes. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
A tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
There's Williams. That one off the back iron and out. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Lou Williams.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Williams. And they get it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Williams has got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry against Young. Inside. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Fernando. And here is Hunter. Knocked away. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Lee. The 3. They get it back. Looney somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Warriors lead by 8.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's got 6. Young outside. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 11.
Trae Young, so fun to watch that smooth stroke.
Passes it to Pascal. Looney kicks to Lee. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. It's Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks trail by 8. Outside Williams. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
The pass to Curry. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Green against Williams. Hunter, the pass to Fernando. Gallinari inside the three-point line. No good with the wing jumper.
You love to make him pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Left side, Curry. Pass to Pascal. Lets it go with a 3. Goes back up. Curry kicks it to Looney. Lee outside. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Curry's got 18 points.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Gallinari surveying the D. Williams passes to Young. Beyond the arc. Takes the 3. A shot by Williams, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Looney. Outside Curry. Off target from outside. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 10. Hunter kicks to Gallinari. Young with no one around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pascal, the pass to Green. They double-team Curry. Outside, Green sinks the triple. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, this team spaces the floor so well, and Draymond Green, if he's selective, can be somebody who can operate at the three-point line.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. Passes it to Hunter. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. Basket counts. Lee's got his second bucket.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Now here's Curry. Following the miss by Lou Williams. Moves back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gallinari.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Looney. The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before an illegal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league has gone now.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Wiggins.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now here's Williams. He has 7, trying to get something going. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Yeah, this is not the guy you want to step up and make his way to the free throw line, but you wouldn't expect that he's going to miss any of these.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. Outside Williams. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 9.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up with Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
Curry passes to Looney. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. The dish to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shots good from Young.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Hawks trail by 14. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the pass to Capella. Gallinari against Oubre. Oubre with the steal. Pass to Looney. 2 points. That one goes. Looney's got 6 here in this quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. Our possession, we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
You know who put on the show? My favorite player, Steph Curry. He's redefined what it means to stretch the floor. There are a lot of copycats, but no one stands up to the original.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you can scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more.
And
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pulls up. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Hunter.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Oubre outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
Got to know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances. Knocks it down.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Here's Young. He's got 20. Dishes it to Capella. Wiggins against Bogdanovich. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Where hasn't he scored from? Inside, outside, in between game, driving to the hoop. Steph doing it all right here.
Collins finds Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Wiggins. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Pretty calm on that one. Bogdanovich staying with it even under pressure.
And here is Green. 13 points in the game. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bogdanovich against Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. The Hawks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Young against Curry. Wiggins left side. They get a hand on it. 5 to shoot. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 24 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Bogdanovich finds Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Warriors leading by 10. Outside Curry. Passes to Chris. Collins grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. And there's the pass to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Curry against Young. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Hunter. Oubre, right side. Pass to Bowman. To the inside. Wiggins. Count that one. Wiggins has got 10 points in the game.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Young drives in. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Green. In the corner, it's Oubre. Lays it up and banks it in. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
Young with the ball. Now Green defending. Collins trying to break free. That one good for 2. And that's now 28 points for Trae Young. Wiggins surveying the floor. Chris finds Wiggins. Here's Bowman. They get the rebound. Stolen by Collins. Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Huerter's pass leads to an open look. John Collins, an amazing young talent in this league, one of the best run and jump athletes that we have at that position. So fluid out there, gets out in transition, and that's where this Hawks team can really show its young talent.
Clock at 4. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green, no luck. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Capella, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it's that quick second and third jump capability for Collins, Brent, that really stands out.
Makes you really tough to box out. You understand not only where your teammate's shot might miss, but your own shot on the inside, and John Collins can read where it's coming off the rim, get to the ball, get right back up and score.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Warriors leading by 5. Green, the pass to Oubre. Golden State moving the ball around. Wiggins outside. And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
And let's take a look here at John Collins. Last season, he played outstanding. 15th in rebounding, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Kicks it to Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Back to Wiggins. To stop the drought. And the Warriors miss again. Atlanta's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Shooting one.
Maybe not a super athlete, or at least a hyper athlete in the Westbrook mode, but Trae Young's ball handling ability does some incredible things for him out there on the floor to create space and help him change pace for those kind of angles where he can score.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And you love the aggressiveness of Young, tacking off the dribble, and Brent, for his size, able to finish inside.
Well, he can get to the inside. He can shake guys loose. It's his ability to see the floor, Kevin. But it still comes down to that range where Trae Young has confidence to pull up from just about anywhere to get his offense going.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Bowman, defended by Young. Can they get it? Good defensive work there by Young. That has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And that one drops for him.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Bowman, defended by Young. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 5. And Capella sends it back. Here's Bogdanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Shoot two. Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Warriors trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oubre, good.
Capable of hurting you with that kind of jump shot.
Atlanta's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Young passes to Capella. Lets it go from 11. Here's Collins. Warriors with the rebound. Chris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bowman passes to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
He has the tools and the physical advantages. Marquise Chris wanting to be more active on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. He kicks it to Capella. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Bowman, defended by Young. Here's Bowman, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young. And that one misses. Atlanta making some changes. Alinari comes in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. They lead by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
The Hawks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft, Greg, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
And he makes both free throws.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Wiggins. 1:57 left in the third.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Bogdanovich against Wiggins. Over Bogdanovich. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Andrew Wiggins.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Lee against Williams. With some arc. Hawks for the new shot clock. Here's Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Wiggins. Takes the 13-footer and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wiggins has got 14.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Williams with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target with his 3. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry is out there with Lee. And there's Chris. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Pascal in at the 4-man position.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Curry. Shoots from the elbow. Basket good. Curry's got 26 points.
If you're the D, you cannot let Curry do that to you, using that handle to get where he wants to go on the floor.
Bogdanovich dishes to Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Well, during his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
Now the pass to Oubre. And now here's Chris. Golden State moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry outside. Atlanta with the rebound. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Got a hand on it.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Curry's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 6. Curry with the defensive effort.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pass to Hunter. Now, here's Bogdanovich. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. Curry passes to Oubre. Down low. Here's Pascal. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. Pass to Capella. Gallinari outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, when Danilo Gallinari came into the NBA, Brent, he was just a catch-and-shoot type player. But he's so much more than that now.
Well, I think with the way the league has changed with the three-point shot and Gallinari's ability to do that, he's gotten a lot smarter about picking his spots when the pump fake can drive in and draw some contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Amazing year last year to see Gallinari fully healthy. So valuable when he's out there on a consistent basis, and he can score from anywhere on the floor.
Gallinari hits them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Curry against Williams. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's...
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
He lobs it up. It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Hunter no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Over Lee. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. He gets it in there. And now a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
And it goes down 2 points. 28 points for Steph Curry.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Williams. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Yeah, it's pretty much unguardable there. You got to respect Lou Williams' ability to guide those floaters softly into the rim.
Oubre with it, guarded by Hunter. Oubre kicks to Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Shot from 12. A second chance effort. And it's Capella missing. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Lee. Bogdanovich, no luck. Warriors trail by 6. Over in the corner, Lee. The pass to Chris. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw, no good. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. And he sinks the second. The Hawks leading by 5. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young outside. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Timeout called the Warriors. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Chris finds Oubre. And here is Curry. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 37.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Curry brings the double. Pass to Capella. Gallinari on the wing. This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry passes to Pascal. Oubre outside. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 4 points this quarter.
He's showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Golden State moving it around. Here's Pascal. back to Curry. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Bogdanovich against Wiggins. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Oubre, good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Making a switch here. Green's checked in. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Atlanta has possession. 4-point game.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They double team Curry. They kick it out to Green. Over Hunter. And Green with the basket on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got his 5th assist in this one. Young against Curry. Young passes to Collins. Green with the block.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
An open look here for Wiggins. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Marquise Chris, that's confidence.
One shot.
The Hawks leading. Now, here is Young. Passes it to Collins. Kicks it to Capella. It's tipped.
They haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Green, no luck.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks again can't hit. Pass to Wiggins. To tie it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around, and getting the call.
Two shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Young against Curry. In the corner, it's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Well, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
The Hawks leading by 3. Curry with the steal. For 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. It's rebounded by Golden State. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th. Here's Curry with the 3.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Young against Curry. And it's denied. Green dishes to Curry. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Green. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Young. And the rejection by Curry.
Curry, great timing on the block, catching his man off guard with a big-time rejection.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
You remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 30 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Young. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 29 seconds left to play here in the 4th. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Chris with the rebound.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Capella kicks to Young. And he can't stop the run as he misses. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Steph, what was the key that had your offense going so well tonight?
Obviously, guys have to make shots, and when we're creating and moving our bodies and the ball's moving, we're not turning it over. You know, we're tough to guard, and everybody had confidence tonight to go out there and make plays. So that's contagious, and we got to find that tomorrow, next game if we want to keep this going.
Obviously, the way you guys want to play, Steph. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later. Fantastic backcourt facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. And so I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Floats one. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way up.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, earlier I spoke with Lloyd Pierce. They were able to win their first meeting with the Warriors, but they know they're still viewed as the underdog. Coach said, beat them once and nobody cares. And if you can take down the Warriors a few times on the year, that will rightfully garner some attention. We'll see if they can repeat that very difficult task, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 28-point game against New York. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 31-point game against New York.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Curry. 6 points for him. Chris can't hit.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Here's Green. Not going to go that time. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks trailing, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. He gets that one. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Curry passes to Chris. And there's the pass to Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Young passes to Collins. And here is Capella. Here's Young. Oubre pulls it in.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Curry passes to Chris. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Hunter. Great D that time from Oubre. The Warriors leading. Green dishes to Curry. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. He's got 8.
We talk about his 3-point shot, but I think his floater is just as good.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Capella finds Collins. Now here's Capella. Right side Bogdanovich. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Young against Curry. Pass to Oubre. Goes up on the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions. Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talk about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
Back to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Hunter. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Wiggins. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Curry against Young. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Outside Collins. To the middle. Wiggins against Bogdanovich. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
It's Curry with the drive. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Opening day, Steve, for some teams it's a fresh start, and for others it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning a championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry. Those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Collins grabs the miss. Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to New York. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve, able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisitions.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
Now Bogdanovich after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Pascal. This game he had 12. And the rejection by Collins.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight finals appearances, something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell's Celtics of the 60s.
And those 5 appearances, Greg, produced 3 titles and was close to another one. Last year's finals not ending the way they wanted. Injuries certainly played a role. We'll see if they can make it back this season.
And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion, had some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game.
Here's Green after Clint Capella's bucket. The shot by Curry, no good.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Outside Collins. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Pulls from the top of the key. Young's shot is off. Warriors trail by 5. Pascal, the pass to Chris. Curry against Gallinari. Wiggins outside. Passes it to Chris. And the rejection by Collins.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Young against Curry. From the stripe. Here's Capella. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Smitty, when things get heated between two players, we often see a double technical call. But should the instigator be penalized more if it can be determined who was the instigator?
I agree, Kevin. I just don't like sometimes when two guys get into it and you just automatically call a double technical. Because the strategy-wise, if I was playing Kevin and their best player had a technical already, I would get into it just so I can call a double technical and hopefully he'll be gone.
Now, wait a minute. Did you really? Honestly?
No, we did. I mean, I think that back in the day you saw like Patrick Ewing, for instance. He had a tech. We would just send somebody out there just to see a couple plays. If we can get him thrown out. Especially now, if you just call a double technical the way they do, a lot of star players have been gone.
Williams, he's checked in for Young. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Wiggins.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. Dishes to Gallinari. Chris with the rebound. Warriors trail by 7. Green inside the three-point line. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
All the officials are all over that.
For Atlanta, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the first one at the line is good.
The Golden State Warriors so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur.
Here's Williams following the basket by Stephen Curry. Capella dishes to Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Curry passes to Green. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
And, Smitty, one thing I like about Gallinari, he's doing more things on the court as he ages.
I totally agree. He used to be out there only to shoot, but that hasn't been the case for a while now. Still scores, but his rebounding has improved, and he's done a good job of driving and drawing fouls.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Lee's checked in for Golden State. Gallinari hits them both.
You look at the Hawks franchise, moved to Atlanta in 1956. Since then, they've been unable to advance to the NBA Finals.
Here's Pascal. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Over Bogdanovich, and it's Wiggins missing. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Williams. Collins trying to break free. Williams can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 9. On its way from Curry for 2. And the Warriors miss again. Gallinari surveying the D. Collins finds Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, my goodness! Love it!
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I would say that's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard as I can, and just enjoy the present. Enjoy the present.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Collins. He's out there with Gallinari, and it's Herter in its shooting guard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game. Here's Lee. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 5 now.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Curry. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Williams kicks to Collins. Gallinari right side. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
The Warriors making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. Now here's Collins. He has 5. Williams scanning the floor. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Looney with the rebound.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
Curry passes to Looney. Lee outside. With the shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Atlanta leading by 14. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. And here is Curry after Gallinari made the last 3-pointer. The shot by Looney, no good. Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play going to the line for 1.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Falls for Collins. Steve, there are certain players, as we know, who can really back you up and get you on your heels, and then they hit the brakes and they hit you with a pull-up jumper. They're very tough to defend.
Kevin, you said it best. Being able to hit the brakes and stop on a dime, I think is James Harden, Steph Curry, C.J. McCollum, Kyrie Irving. Those are some of those names where guys can go in fast pace, fast motion, then stop and pull up and be on balance and knock down the shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Williams against Curry. Williams passes to Fernando. Here's Herter, covered by Lee. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. 14 feet away. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Williams passes to Fernando. Now Williams, he has 7. Here's Fernando. Launches a 3. Oubre pulls it in. Over in the corner, Lee. Outside Curry. From deep 3-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Herter. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive. The 19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland. Kevin Herter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
For Atlanta, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Warriors trail by 15. Lee passes to Looney. Here's Curry. With a floater, and the layup is good. Curry's got 21. And with that skill, Herter's a triple threat offensively.
Not just a standstill shooter. He can function as a secondary ball handler, creating for himself and others.
Collins dishes to Gallinari. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. Gallinari against Oubre. Takes a three. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 6 points in the quarter.
A consistent shooter. Gallinari can light the tree from deep.
Here's Pascal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Lee. Over Williams. But he gets it back. That shot is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Fernando. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Curry. Puts it up from 17. Williams can't hit. Warriors trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Young. Here's Fernando. Oubre pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. He kicks to Lee. Outside Curry. Golden State moving it around. Lee outside. Oubre passes to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Inside, Fernando. Another shot. And no good that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. To end the cold streak, Oubre can't get it to go. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. 16-point lead.
Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
Oubre outside. On the wing, Lee. Pass to Curry. Fires the three. Atlanta with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Williams with the ball. He has 7. Tries again. And Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there. Swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Outside Collins. And the pass to Young. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
Down low. Here's Curry. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Curry against Young. They double-team Curry. Lee outside. from deep. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 24 points.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And Young kicks to Williams. With the teardrop, his 4th miss of the game. He's made 3. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Lee outside. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Fernando, and it's Looney with the rebound.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Young against Lee. There's the triple. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Lee. Lee's got 3 assists tonight.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Williams passes to Collins. Kicks to Young. Shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Curry against Young from deep 3-point range. Curry's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
The Hawks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Up and down career for Gallinari. A skill forward with size, has struggled because of health.
Pass to Wiggins. There's the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Cabela's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Young, and he banks in the layup. Young's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Scouting report is be physical with Trae Young, and every night he finds ways to still make plays.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Danilo Gallinari, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with the man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kelly Oubre out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the 5. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Wiggins surveying the floor. And a miss there on the triple.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And that one's good. Hunter.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Wiggins after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. A floater, and Capella sends it back. In the corner, it's Hunter. 90 seconds now into the second half. Young with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 7 points.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And the shot goes in.
I'll tell you, Steph has given the fans their money's worth.
Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And you know what, Smitty? If you track his movement, you can see how active Steph Curry is in trying to get open.
As a guard, it's so impressive to see how Curry moves and relocates to get a shot off. He works harder than everyone else in the league to free up that extra time and that daylight that he needs to get a shot up.
Here's Green after the made shot from John Collins. And that one's good. Green.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking. Immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Young inside, guarded by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Oubre passes to Chris, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
The first one falls.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Young. 7 points in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Bogdanovich finds Young. Curry with some nice D.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
You love Curry's command of this offense, the ability to pass with either hand.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 10 points for him. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Goes up with a stripe. Young's shot is off. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Curry can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 18. Now, here's Hunter. That one misses. Great D that time from Oubre. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Shoots over Capella. Here's Chris. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And such focus on these difficult finishes. Chris showing tremendous will fighting through the defense.
The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
That's good from Chris. And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's the reality right now.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. The Warriors haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Free throw good. Wiggins. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 15-point game. Passes it to Capella. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. No good that time. Wiggins with some nice D. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight. Curry against Young. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
Curry with the bounce pass. Wiggins against Bogdanovich. Knocks it loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Hunter. Guarded closely. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Shoots off the step back. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Oubre. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 16. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. The Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Chris pass to Curry. Outside, Green. Over Labissiere. And it's Green missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And Young kicks to Capella. Young taking his time here. And he gets it to go. Young's got 12 in the game.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Chris. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And how about the numbers on Draymond Green? A very nice season for him last year. He was around 7 points per, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
And the Warriors miss again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Curry against Young. They double team Curry. Pass to Chris, looking to end the run. That one no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young with the ball. Working on Chris. Young passes to Capella. Shoots over Curry. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
On the wing, Wiggins. Over Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Curry with the steal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
He is a massive drawing fouls. One, you have to close out on this jump shot, and he drew the contact by jumping into you.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Stephen Curry.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
The Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. What a teammate. What a leader.
It's stolen. Good. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Young dishes to Gallinari. The pass to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Here's the floater. Young's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Teardrop shot, and that one good. 37 points for Steph Curry.
trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Young finds Gallinari. Warriors with the rebound. Chris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wiggins against Bogdanovich. Pass to Curry. But they get it back. Back to Wiggins. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Atlanta. Gallinari's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Now here's Curry. 37 points for him. The tray. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And he's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
Goes up to the stripe. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young. 11 points for DeAndre Hunter.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Wiggins against Bogdanovich. Here's Chris. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Wiggins against Young. Pass to Capella. Young against Wiggins. Young passes to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Kept alive by Atlanta. Wiggins with the block. And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
Stephen Curry continues to develop all aspects of his game. Next step was to get the ball into the paint. He's done that.
The Warriors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. No good on the free throw. Lou Williams is checked in for the Hawks. He hits the second from the line.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And Young kicks to Williams. Pulls up. High post. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Curry. To the paint. And here's Chris. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Chris has got 9. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Clint Capella, Williams is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Hunter in at the 3 slot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
Here's Chris. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Shoots over Capella. Chris can't hit.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Now, here is Young, trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Beasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass.
And Green slams it in.
At 6'7", Draymond's always capable of skying up for slams like that one.
Now Williams. Now the pass to Young. Launches it. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pascal. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Capella kicks to Williams. 11 feet away. Misses off the right ankle.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And here is Williams after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And they pick up 2. And it's 9 points for Williams.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
Here's Bowman. Green breaking loose. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. They have a 19-point lead. Pass to Young. He kicks it to Hunter. Here's Capella. A 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Green, the pass to Bowman. Curry with it. Gallinari covering. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And that's 13 points for Gallinari.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Bowman passes to Pascal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. There's something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
The Warriors making a switch here. Oubre's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Collins checked in for Gallinari. And so he makes both from the line. Atlanta leading by 19. Young outside from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oubre, left side. Yep, it counts.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Chris finds Curry, and Capella sends it back. Here's Hunter. It's blocked. Collins, good. Curry with it. Passes it to Chris. Outside, Green. Curry way outside. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young's shot is off. Warriors trail by 21. Now here's Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Misses the 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. It's good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Young against Curry. From outside the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got 44.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
Young up top, guarded by Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
He's a natural-born scorer who leaves everything out on the floor. Young simply makes things happen.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Young.
We call it off the bus range. Trae Young can shoot from the half-court logo with confidence.
Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Hawks. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so Young nails them both. And that deep range opens up everything for Trae Young.
You have to take away his airspace, Kevin, as soon as he crosses midcourt. And with his tight handle, he punishes the defense when they apply pressure.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 19-point game. And here is Capella. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Bogdanovich against Oubre. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 21.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Now, here is Young after the miss from Stephen Curry. Young drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Smitty, interesting fact about Trae Young. Drafted by the Hawks, but he has a strong fear of birds.
Wow. I also heard he even had a meeting with their mascot, Harry the Hawk, to get a comfort zone with each other. They're cool now, but Trae Young, not a fan of other birds.
That's good from Young. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. Do you think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Now here's Curry for the three. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And the layup falls. Bogdanovich has got 10 points here in the second half.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Off target from three-point range.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Curry. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Capella kicks to Young. Now Capella. Oh, that's blocked. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 14 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Wake Forest, John Collins quickly emerging as a top-notch scorer. A tremendous finisher, and his range extends out beyond the arc.
The first free throw is good. And players with big numbers on losing teams can be accused of empty stats. So, Greg, you take Collins's with a grain of salt?
You look at his field goal percentage, high 50s. He's not just a high usage player. He is highly efficient.
So he gets them both. Atlanta leading by 17. Young pass to Fernando. Green against Young. Over Green. Shots good from Young. Young's got 23 points.
I don't know what coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Higgins outside. There's the pass to Green. Oubre outside. 6 to shoot. Curry with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Outside Collins. Pass to Fernando. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Wiggins. Bogdanovich, no luck. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Oubre. Wiggins outside. Oubre kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fernando. Pulls up from the corner, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Skal Labissière's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogan Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But Commissioner Silver doesn't want to be complacent either.
No, he doesn't. He's always been forward-thinking. They're doing a good job of being proactive. They're doing a good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Clint Capella.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Here's Herter, following the score by Golden State. Williams inside. Here's Fernando. Back to Williams. From the arc. Kept alive. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Poole. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Hey, that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.